Love क्यों होता है? Please help me with how to dress up like I want to feel confident with.
Dry skin remedies.
How to find correct specs for ourselves according to our personality.
What is your exact daily routine?
Do you believe in astrology?
Can you give some tips for male audience regarding hair and skin and overall lifestyle?
Which hair oil do you use?
Hand tanning and lips pigmentation.
Hi, so in case you did not know, I do these AMAs every Wednesday on Instagram and I answer them on Instagram. But this Wednesday, I did not have the time, the 1 hour that I do these AMAs, and I thought I'll just answer it in a YouTube video. So let's get into it. Let us see what all questions are there. I have a lot of these here. Okay, let's just start. Can you give some tips for male audience regarding hair and skin and overall lifestyle? See, any hairstyle or hair care tip that I give is equally applicable to men. It's not just, I understand a lot of girls are drawn to such kind of content because we want to learn and we want to be better. But a guy can apply an amla oil, a guy can apply all the cleansers, the masks, the skincare ingredients that I talk about. So it's not really like girls versus boys. It's skin, it's hair. So any advice that I give to, actually, I've never mentioned in my content saying, oh, this is just for women. Maybe there are a few videos that I've done which are like, this is just for long hair girls because they will understand this issue. But yeah, otherwise I've never segregated my advice for girls versus boys. It's for everybody. Any ingredient that I talk about, any advice that I give, it's both. So yeah, you can go check out my content, scroll down on Instagram and see any skincare hair care advice is for both. Okay, moving on. Next is I really like you. I also really like you. Hand tanning and lips pigmentation. Okay. So when it comes to pigmentation, we can go two ways. One are the brightening agents, the other are your exfoliating agents, right? So for brightening agents, you would want to go for vitamin C, alpha butin, kojic acid, azelaic acid. Hydroquinone is a very, very strong brightening agent, but not all the skins can handle it because it's very, very strong. I can't handle it, and I would not suggest you to go for it because the others are equally good. And niacinamide will also help you with your oil balance, and it's a brightening agent as well. So go for those. When it comes to exfoliators, go for a gentler blend of AHAs and BHAs. What are AHAs? Your lactic acids. BHAs, your salicylic acids. So it will gently exfoliate that the dead skins over your hyperpigmentation, right? Which will help with your hyperpigmentation. Another thing, if you are using those peel off masks or if you are using any kind of AHA, BHA, any kind of active ingredient, you have to wear sunscreen. Actually, you have to wear sunscreen even if you're not, but especially if you are using AHs and BHs or retinols of any kind. Okay. Other than that, yeah, there are home remedies like you can do a lip scrub. I have actually made a video about lips separately where I'm talking about this sugar scrub you can use, and you can obviously there are you can use curd and besan and a little bit of licorice extract and use it as a body scrub. Licorice extract even in your skincare products. If you can find licorice extract in a product, it will help you with your acne marks, hyperpigmentation, all of that. And yeah, so there are two ways to go about it: brightening agents and exfoliating agents. Have a mix of both. I would suggest if you're doing like a peel off, do it once a week. That's how much I can handle it. If you can handle twice a week, why not? Retinol also is going to really, really help you in your hyperpigmentation because it exfoliates your skin cells, it promotes collagen, all of that. So yeah, do all of that. Let me know if it works. Okay. Next, which hair oil do you use? Okay, so I use only one hair oil, which is, I have made it at home. I have shared the recipe. It is an amla hair oil. Sometimes I make it in coconut oil, sometimes I make it in almond oil. But yeah, I make it at home. I have shared the recipe. I will link the video so you can go check it out. Next, why are you so beautiful? I don't know. Why are you so beautiful? Hello, how are you? I am good. How are you? I'm actually really good. Thank you so much for asking. That was very sweet. I love your hair very much. Thank you. I love your hair very much. Do you believe in astrology? I find astrology a lot of fun. I think astrology is a lot of fun. Like, I love, just looking at these moon cycles, which where there is a new moon. And I'm very spiritual in nature. I meditate a lot. So yeah, I mean, do I really believe astrology is the answer to everything? No, but I find it a lot of fun. I see it as, oh, this zodiac, that zodiac, and this moon sign, that moon sign. So yeah, I find it a lot of fun. I think um, there are things in the universe that we don't really understand, but it's fun. But more than that, I believe in the human will. I believe in, if you want to do something, you can. If you put your mind to it, then nothing can stop you, and everything in the universe sort of works with you. Yeah, so even the astrology then follows and works with you. But yeah, it's fun, come on, it's fun. What is your exact daily routine? Okay, I, in case you did not know, I am a painter, I am an actor, I am also a writer, I am now also a content creator. So there are a lot of things that I do in my day. I do not have, my days are not all similar, but I do have a very set morning routine and a very set night routine. Apart from that, in between the day, there could be days where I'm just painting for hours. There could be days that I'm shooting for hours. There could be days where I am just pitching my work. There could be days where I'm just taking meetings. So my days are very different from one another. But my morning routine is basically, I wake up, I have a glass of warm water, my coffee, I meditate, I journal, and then I go and do my workout and then shower and breakfast. I do have a pre workout before my workout, and then a real breakfast after the workout. And then in the evening, my set routine is again shower, skincare. I do journaling both times, but in the evening, I do gratitude journaling a lot. And in the morning, I do a lot of what I'm expecting out of the day to be and what I'm looking forward to. So almost like a, yeah, setting your tone of the day. And in the evening, it's more of everything that happened, more of gratitude, more of manifestational journal, because that's when I feel I have the time to really go, you know, and write about everything that I'm feeling. And then I would have my fennel seed, hibiscus, and curry leaves tea. Again, the recipe I have shared that I have every night before I go to bed. Cool. Next. You look like a professor. Thank you. How to find correct specs for ourselves according to our personality. The same person has also asked a very similar question, which is, hi, I love your energy. Please help me with how to dress up like I want to feel confident with it. So, why these two questions are very similar is because you're talking about something that you're putting on you, right? Which is fashion at the end of it. And for me, fashion is art, yes, but it's the kind of art that has a lot to do with self expression, which mostly a lot of art forms do have, but especially fashion for me is about a lot of self expression. So for you to understand, like for example, if you want to like have a specs as your accessory, like I've just, guys, by the way, I don't have any power, these are zero power glasses. And you know if this is something I want to wear as a fashion statement, right, a lot of times we have to understand first what your body type is, what your face shape is, right, and what's going to look good in that. When it comes to face, if you have an oval face like me, then you're just blessed. That's what everybody is going for in terms of haircut, in terms of makeup, in terms of anything around the face. Everybody's wanting to have an oval face, right, because that is what is considered as a really good shape to have. Okay? And in case, let's say, you have a you have like a harsh kya kehte hain, square face, then you want to soften your edges, or if you have that heart shape face, then you want to like make this lesser and make this bigger. So according to that, I mean, इसमें डिटेल में मैं ज्यादा नहीं जाऊंगी, but according to that, once you understand, okay, this is my face shape and this is my body shape, and now this is what I want to do with it, okay, there's fashion becomes a lot easier, right? And when it comes to clothes, if you're wearing something which is very tight or something that you have to keep adjusting all the time, your body language is not going to be that confident, right? So firstly, my advice to you would be, go for something that fits your body well. I mean, forget the trends for a second. Maybe there's a oversized trend going on, maybe there's a extremely short clothes trend going on. Whatever the trend is, I don't care. I care about, first and foremost, I should feel confident in whatever I'm wearing. For example, me, when I was modeling back in the day, I was an extra small size, right? Today I am a medium size. Now, if I try to keep fitting into that extra small size, I will never feel confident in the clothes that I'm wearing, right? Sometimes there are small sizes that fit me, sometimes there are medium sizes that fit me, sometimes I on purpose go for a extra large size, right? Now, I have to keep in mind that I am not going to be fitting into any brand's label. The label is supposed to fit me, the clothing item is supposed to fit me. I am not supposed to, you know, try and get it inside because I used to be a size at one point. Then I'm just disrespecting my body. Right now, this is my body, I take care of it, I eat healthy, I work out, I am in the best shape of my life that I ever have been, right? So I need to honor that, right? If it is medium size, then I will, we all have this, like, or rather I used to have it, I don't have it anymore, this stuck up of sizes that, oh, especially when I was modeling, like I had to be extra small size. I would never even buy a small because that would mean I've gained. So it's very tricky. But once you understand that, dude, I don't have to fit into any size. The cloth has to fit me. Yes, it is about who you are, and second, it is also about who you want to be. Okay, so that is a very powerful thing. Now let's say you are uh, a very chill, relaxed person, and that's what you want to express. Great. But if you want to express something else, you can do that through fashion. You can choose silhouettes which are going to project another personality, and it's freedom, it's expression, it's art. So firstly, experiment with it. Don't put yourself in a box and be like, this is my style and it's going to be my style forever. First experiment, and then when you find your style, stick to it no matter what the trend is happening. Another tip that I can give you when it comes to styling is layering. Right now, layering doesn't always mean just putting on a jacket or putting on a blazer. Like, a lot of people think that layering ka matlab ek jacket पहन लिया, blazer पहन लिया, layering होगी. No. In summers, how do you do that? In summers, let's say you wear like a little bit longer t-shirt, right, which is just showing till here, a thin t-shirt, and then you put on another smaller cropped t-shirt, then it's layering. And scarves, accessories, I've put out a lot of videos when it comes to scarves and how you can style scarves. So use your accessories in different ways, use your, use your imagination, use your creativity, basically. And coming to accessories, something as dainty and small as this also works, because this is the kind of look that I am going for. I am not going for a very rebellious look, I am not going for a very loud look. It's very thought out. Why? Because I want my clothes to show the kind of person that I am, or rather the kind of person that I want to be. Either way, there has to be a harmony. Let's say you want to, you're this sporty girl and you're this athletic person, and you want to express that, go for athleisure. There are so many amazing styles in athleisure these days. And color blocking really works. Another styling tip which really works is color blocking. What is color blocking? Let's say you have one color, let's say this green color is a part of your outfit, right? Green color ka complementary color, if you want a lot of contrast, if you want a lot of drama in your outfit, then I would suggest add a red here and there, because red is the opposite color of green. And if you want a little bit of a harmony with green ka harmonies are browns, maroons, and whites. So understanding color theory, if you want, I can make a completely separate video about it, but because I am a painter, I understand color theory. So for me, color blocking is very, very interesting, and I love doing that, especially when I'm going out to events and just playing around with the colors. So yeah, what I would suggest, if you're just starting out, experiment with colors. Sometimes we think that, oh, if I'm going to just wear all black, it's going to work. Yeah, sure, all black always works. But if you want to express, then go for color, go for the reds, go for the greens, go for the pinks. Don't think of, like, there are no rules. It only matter The only thing that matters is, are you comfortable wearing it? Do you feel confident wearing it, right? And the more you experiment, the more you uh, do it, the better you become at it. And of course, then I'm here. You can always ask me a specific question. I hope I've given you some styling tips. And yeah, the question was, how do I dress up? And when it comes to confidence, no matter what you're wearing, if it is not ironed, if it's not clean, it's just not going to work, bro. It's just not going to work. So have your basics sorted, make sure it's clean, make sure it's ironed, and yeah, have fun with it. But do not forget the cleanliness part of it, because you could be wearing the most beautiful outfit, but if it's not ironed, no, no. Okay, let's not do that. We don't do that here. Okay, next question. You look like a lioness. That's not a question, but thank you. लव क्यों होता है? um लव क्यों होता है? I don't. Okay. Like your hair, what did you apply? I have shared a lot on my Instagram, on my shorts. I keep sharing hair care, so check that out. Okay, last question. Dry skin remedies. Okay. Dry skin. So it means two things, okay? Firstly, obviously, you need a lot of hydration, moisture to your skin. So you look for ingredients like ceramides, peptides, glycerin, squalene. Even if you have some dullness in your skin, squalene will help. Another thing is that oils will also work for you. So an almond oil, once use a gentle cleanser, okay? You've used your gentle cleanser, you've used a, let's say, hyaluronic acid serum, you've used a really thick nice moisturizer with ceramides, peptides, and squalene, and glycerin, and all of that good stuff. After that, just apply 2-3 drops of almond oil and just pack all of that in. Almond oil is one of my favorite oils when it comes to dry skin. I know a lot of people love coconut oil, but almond oil is the game changer. Just 2-3 drops wherever, if you feel it here, if you feel it there. If you don't have almond oil, yes, Vaseline will help you, but it will not be as good as almond oil. Almond oil, nothing beats almond oil, okay? You can make almond oil at home also. Let me know if you want a video about it. I can make a recipe video about how to make almond oil at home. Or if you have almond oil, that's great. But yeah, almost like you're packing your moisture in, so there is no loss of moisture. And in case, let's say you've been doing it and your skin is still dry, if you have dry patches, that could be eczema. So do get that checked out from a dermat, because it's not going to just go away. You will need to have a consultation, a dermat consultation, and they'll give you what you need. For dry skin, this you can eat fats, eat fatty acids. Fats are not bad for you, fats are good for you. They are really good for your skin. Ghee is good for your skin, walnuts are good for your skin and for your hair. So make sure you're eating fats in your diet. I know a lot of times we talk about protein, and protein is one of the best sources for your skin. Guys, when it comes to skin and hair and all of that, we all talk about eat healthy, but actually, let's say this, you see these hair and you're like, wow, amazing hair, but what you're picking up on is the health part of it. You see healthy hair and you're like, yeah, I want that. What is shiny hair? It's healthy hair. What is voluminous hair? It's healthy hair, right? What is bouncy skin? It's healthy skin. And that is why we have to eat for our skin. That is why we have to eat for our hair. And of course, if you eat well, you will glow, you will shine, the skin will be amazing. And that is why I keep sharing recipes and I keep sharing the things that I'm eating on a daily basis. In case you've not checked it out, go check out my Instagram shorts. I have shared a lot of recipes, smoothie recipes, and everything that I eat. So yeah, it's about aiming for that health. When you aim for that health, your hair are going to be shining, your skin is going to be shining, your nails are going to be good, you're going to be feeling good, your body is going to be amazing. It's as simple as that. I know it sounds like, yeah, duh, but we forget that. We are so focused on what can I apply on the top. But actually, what's really going to help you, I know I love my skincare products, I love my hair care products, I love having a skincare routine, but I know what's really 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 going to work is what I eat. So everything that I eat, everything, the amount of sleep I'm getting, that is more important. That is way more important. I could be just using a cleanser, a moisturizer, and a sunscreen and be done with the skincare. You don't need more than that. But because we like it, we use it, it's fun, and sure, it helps. But if I'm having a very, very good diet, I mean, I would rather focus on the diet. I would rather focus on the health, because that shows. Anytime a person looks at you and they're like, wow, man, this person looks so clean, this person looks so healthy, that is why they're glowing. Okay, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this little Q&A, and just remember, you're the most wonderful, beautiful, amazing human being, and here is a Kala Tika for you. If you're still watching, comment health, just the word health, and I will know that you watched all the way till now. I love you. I'll see you in the next video.